Greetings, I am Jeffrey Siegel, and it has been my great pleasure to give a series of keyboard conversations here at your marvelous Eisman Center for a number of years. And I'm delighted to say that we are continuing with this Monday night series of 4 programs in 2026-27. What are keyboard conversations? Why is there a concert pianist on the stage who's talking to you? These programs attract the avid listener who goes to a lot of concerts, but they also attract the person who knows he's missing something, not to have Beethoven in his life. And he's looking for what a friend of mine called a gentle inoculation, an accessible and inviting introduction to great works of music. We also have the avid music lovers in the audience, and they may have heard the Moonlight Sonata of Beethoven many times, but they're wondering, why is this such a shocking personal composition of Beethoven's, and what's going on in his life when he writes it? So our audience is made up of both these kinds of people, the first-time listener and the avid music lover, and each program concludes with a short question and answer bit where the audience is invited and encouraged to participate. I should add that each work on the program is performed in its entirety. We invite you to come and enrich your lives with some of the greatest music ever written. On the 26th of April, we conclude this season's series of keyboard conversations with a very special program, Virtuoso Variations, where composers can take melodies and write variations upon them, where the melody is there as the source of inspiration, but somehow each variation upon that melody is different. And this shows the craft of a great composer. For example, this is a melody that Beethoven uses to write a set of variations upon. It's a melody I think that will be familiar to most of you. It's the English national anthem, God Save the King. We also have, I believe, Mendelssohn's greatest work for the piano, his Variations Sérieuses, serious variations, and one only has to hear the melody itself to understand why this title is absolutely correct. Serious music, filled with pathos. We also have perhaps one of the most famous pieces of music written for the piano in the 20th century. Rachmaninoff wrote a series of variations, 24 of them, on a famous melody of the great violinist Niccolò Paganini. Here's the melody itself. And Rachmaninoff wrote for piano and orchestra a piece called the Rhapsody on a Theme by Paganini, no fewer than 24 variations on that theme. The 18th variation has become enormously popular, well-loved all over the world. Now, you might ask, what does that gorgeous, lyrical, dreamy melody have to do with Paganini's melody? How did Rachmaninoff derive this from this? There's more to being a great composer than just coming up with the melody. It's what you do with the melody as the piece of music unfolds that separates, if you will, the men from the boys. Yes, Paganini's tune is wonderful, but wait till you hear what Rachmaninoff does with it. And if you come to the program, I will share with you how Rachmaninoff takes Paganini's bright theme and writes this gorgeous variation upon it and why it fits with Paganini's tune. Let's enrich our lives with great music through the keyboard conversation format.